1 2 1 2. Welcome to my Ghetto Point of View podcast. I'm your host with the most, Loyal Money. Please follow me on all social media sites. And to the right of me, my main man, Magnificent. Happy to have you tonight, sir. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Even though it never fails, he has to do his intro with hating on me. There, we gonna give it. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm appalled.
It's all good. Hating on me.
How did I hate on you, brother?
Well, I'm gonna do this, right? Since he tried that, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna introduce myself the right way. This is the magnificent one, the chosen one, the one that's gonna always.
Who chose
hold
you?
on, hold on.
I need to know who chose you.
He don't even want me to go through my mind.
But I'm trying to find out who chose you.
He don't want me to do my slogan.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
There you go. Gotta interrupt me. Like I said, excuse me. The magnificent one, the chosen one, the one that's always gonna kick his ass every time we get on his show. Because you know what he want to do?
Not
He want
last
to get
week.
that. All right, not last week. So you got that. But anyway, I don't want to go ahead and go back and forth with him over this. But I'm gonna go ahead and let him either set it off or I set it off. We can get right into it because he want to sit here and talk about my slogan.
Right. But it would be nice if you asked how I was doing. I would appreciate that.
Well, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. My mental health is fine. Thanks for asking.
I noticed something.
Did you?
I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm with the guys and women. Yeah,
Great.
the real gangsters.
Great.
Yeah,
We
OG
could-
triple O's.
Where you get that shirt from?
Asking a lot of questions, brother.
Well, I like it.
Would you like one? I'll see about getting you one. If
Absolutely.
you act right, in the next couple of introductions, I'll see about getting you one.
See, he not even supposed to say that because the shirt. If you guys can't, if you can't really see, it's a lot of black legends that's on his shirt. You know, something to really for like me to look up to.
Harriet,
You know, it's
Lee Mean, Fred Hammond, my guy, Mal. You know the gang.
he got a lot of greats up there. So shout out to my the legends,
who
legendary,
paved the way.
iconic, Black Americans. So shout outs to them.
Facts. So now I can't wear the shirt again because he blew it up. Fuck. All right, so let's get into the first thing. What you got on your agenda for tonight?
Okay, so I like I said, I wanted to go a little more something that we don't normally do. I guess you know what I mean. So it's gonna come as the show go on or whatever. But I wanted to get into the president.
Which one? We have a bunch of them.
Yeah, America's favorite president, Barack Obama.
Hold up.
America's favorite president.
Who said
Barack
that was
Obama.
America's favorite president?
You hate on him?
No, I'm asking you a question. Did you take a census to find out if he's the
I
favorite?
didn't, but who's better?
You asking me?
What president was better?
Ronald Reagan was a cold motherfucker. If you're not aware.
I'm quite sure too. As I'm saying this, and I'm just joking around too. I'm quite sure that comment section would be full of other presidents that did.
Well, Tricky Dick was cold too, so it was a cold one. But he was. I mean, for me being alive. He was
Wait,
cold
what you
shit.
call them?
Nixon was a tricky dude. He had some shit. Tricky Dick he had some shit too. But Reagan, it's like you bring the drugs in the country, sell them illegally, then send the money to go fund the fucking war.
Don't
get more gangster than that. That's some fucking gangster.
Isn't it interesting, right? That mostly because I don't know all about the presidents he's talking about. Of course, I go back and look at other stuff that pop up, but ain't it interesting that it seemed like every president that came about, they did something, whether it was negative or positive, they just did something, and you see like Bill Clinton, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to Bill. Bill, when I was in high school, or in middle school, matter of fact,
When we was in middle school. Why are we shouting out Bill?
I'm about to tell you right now. When we was in middle school, we had this thing called we gonna get the bill. You know what that mean? It mean you was getting some of the greatest,
Oh God, this guy here
ever. The Lewinsky. Shout out to the Lewinsky.
Let's be mindful that he is
still married.
No, the president who created the mandatory minimum. And we got a lot of brothers suffering through that right now. So let's just be mindful of that when we say before we give him a shout out. So we're taking our shout out back. But now the head and the oval was fucking crazy though.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like that. Tell me that wasn't crazy. He got head
Shout
in
out
the
to
oval
Monica.
room.
Shout out to Monica. No shout out to him.
This guy got head in the oval room. You wildin'. That's
and
classic.
kept his wife.
Right. You can't tell me that's cold right there,
He's
bro.
cold. He cold. But you know what you sounded like when you said America's favorite president?
What?
Sound like the Dallas Cowboys, America's favorite team.
No.
They gave me the same
Listen.
Who said they're America's favorite?
This would be a whole episode on Dallas Cowboys.
No, the fucking
I don't. No. Listen, no, how much I don't like them.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay,
so we're not even gonna get them no. We're not even gonna get them no.
Yeah, I take that back too. Go Niners.
Yeah. So anyway, back to what I was saying. America's favorite president, Barack Obama. Allegedly, he's the favorite president, or allegedly he is being accused of being gay.
Really?
Now, what happened was he had an ex-girl before he got with Michelle, and she passed away, and he wrote a letter to her. I didn't get into details on what all the letter said, but apparently the letter said Obama was writing some gay things in that letter, or expressing some gay things in that letter. You know what I'm saying? And somehow that letter came up. And now what's attached to that, allegedly, is the chef, which probably found the letter. And Joan Rivers also said that Barack Obama was gay. And Michelle Obama was transgender. Yeah. And then right after that, she died. You know what I'm saying? So this is all alleged. It's all allegedly. So I don't know. You know what I mean? What do you
and
think
allegedly the chef died in the pool.
Right.
A lot of fucking allegeds.
Yeah. I mean,
Joan was old, so I ain't gonna put that on him. She was old, so I can't put that on him. But the chef shit's kind of wild. That shit kind of wild.
I don't, to put it out there, I don't think he's gay at all. But, you know, you never know, like, right? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think, when was that letter wrote? In the 70s?
Yeah, I guess, right? How was bro? I don't even know how old he like 50.
You gotta be 55 to go for president, right? You gotta be at least 55, right?
No, he was in his 40s, right?
I think you gotta be 55 to run. I think you have to be 55, if I'm not mistaken.
That man was 55?
I believe he looked good. He looks good. He looks great.
So I don't know.
Wrong. I'm gonna check the facts.
I don't know when it was. They just said it was his ex-girl before he got with Michelle. So
yeah,
and it was a letter they found, and the letter came out.
Because it could have been something like, I want my ass licked, which now is like, it's just regular degular. But back then, in the 70s,
he probably got stoned to death. You know, your ass licked? Just throw rocks at you. Your ass licked. Shit.
He said, I want to get double penetrated. It's like, oh, okay, this nigga wild.
I mean, shit.
But shout out to your man.
I mean, listen, I'm just reporting what I heard and what I seen and what's going on right now, man. Like I said, I don't think he's gay. I don't think that about Michelle, but man, it's getting creepy out here, man.
It's definitely dark times.
So that's all I wanted. I just wanted to see your take on that. But remember when I said to you just now, I just said, I wanted to get a little more serious on something, right? So here we go, right? And is it me, or like when I'm watching YouTube or I'm watching anything that reports, media or anything that reports what's going on in today's world, does it seem like it's a battle with religion and other things that's going on in the world? Like, you don't get the understanding if you're watching what's going on in the world that things are completely different from like 5 years ago, like a good turnaround. You know what I mean? We talking about the Maui, the fires over there, the Canada joint, right? That just happened. You know what I mean? All these catastrophes going on, and all these people fighting. You know, the countries is at war everywhere. You got Israel at war. Like, it's just like the end of times. Like when I read, Revelations and all that. You don't see that?
Yes and no. I mean, all right. If we look back, if we go back, it's always been these things happening. I don't know why we always attribute that to the end of times. I don't think we've seen bad yet to even compare to it being leading to the end of times. You think back, 1700, 1800, they fought, they had wars, they had national disasters all over the place. They ain't having many big buildings and stuff. So yeah, buildings wasn't falling, but people still was dying, flood and all that. So it's the same thing that happening to the planet forever. So it's just that we are building structures in places we got no business building structures. So yeah, they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall.
So basically, you saying nothing really changed. You don't see it, basically.
No, I mean, the biggest difference now, I think, is the media is controlled more. So basically, I mean, that's why it's good that we have social media sites that we can go to get information, because the news puts in front of you what they want you to.
Yeah, that's why I'm watching.
And all of them run together. So you'll hear a story and they'll spin it how they spin it, and then if you don't put your own 1-2 to it and do the knowledge to figure it out, you're like, nah, that shit don't sound right. and figure it out, you'll just be drinking the motherfucking Kool-Aid that they serving. So please do your due diligence when you watch that shit. I mean, other than crime in the hood, they report that how it is, but when other stuff going on, you gotta really think about it, and then think about it from a reverse angle. Like, why would that make sense? Like the smoke from Canada. Makes no fucking sense. But anyway.
Okay. So here's something I'm gonna throw at you that I want you to give me a little bit of feedback on. The migrants, right? No, this is I'm telling you.
I'll listen.
So check this out, right? 5 to 10 years ago, and I'm not accurate on the numbers, but I know it was like somewhere 30% of migrants crossing the borders to come over here, and now we up from 5 years ago all the way to now, and it went from like 30 some or 40 some all the way to like 70% up that they just put in New York, Chicago, and different places, and it's a lot, it's a lot of things, they haven't. It's already starting where it's chaos happening in New York and Chicago and different places where they put these migrants at and everything like that. Yeah. So, and then also too. So I want you to give me a little bit of feedback on that part, on what is next. You know what I mean, by having just the gates open. Just come on in and then do whatever you want. And do you think it's bringing down the economy, because now all the people who are hiring people, they rather hire the migrants because they work cheaper and everything else. So do you think that is a big issue for the United States?
Okay. Let's clear some things up to my thinking. Mm-hmm. Here go my ghetto point of view right here. Mm-hmm. All right. You got to classify who the migrants are. Okay.
So Mexicans, Hondurans, Ecuadorians, they had some Haitians in there too, but they put them on a plane and put them, send a lot of them back. So basically, you made up of Mexicans, Ecuadorians, Salvadorians, Latin America, around that area.
So we not counting the Ukrainians in that count?
Well, the Ukrainians, then I don't even know if they got over here. They're over here, right? They did bring some of them over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they got citizenship, right? No.
I don't know. I don't know if they have to go through the process or not.
Okay, so the difference with Ukrainian is that they at war. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they brought them over. But we talking about they're not at war.
Haiti been at war for how many years?
No, yeah, true.
Oh, okay.
Then they sent them back though. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
The ones that's coming over from the borders around Texas and all that stuff, which is Mexico, Ecuadorian, Salvadorian, people like that.
Yeah, I mean, the door is definitely open.
Yeah.
And but I don't think it has nothing to do with the economy. So, I don't think that affects the economy.
Well, I said part of it,
because we look at it like this. Then it's a really good example. If you think about China, mm-hmm. They don't pay their people shit. They got kids working for 30 cents to manufacture. So it would actually help our economy, being able to pay a worker less to work here and make stuff here. China is what's fucking up our economy. Being able to go on Temu, AliExpress, and order shit, and they come right to your fucking doorstep. Almost as fast as Amazon. And then almost the Amazon shit coming from China. Everything comes from there. That is the problem with the economy. And then and us sending fucking billions of dollars to Ukraine and nothing going into our fucking economy.
I was about to say that.
And seeing somebody just send fucking paper plates in Walmart was fucking $20. What the fuck?
For paper plates?
Yeah. Then you already know the gas. Gas is the gas. Fucking chicken price. Everything is up. And with all that going on, I mean, the migrants, shit, if they go out and farm, shit, they're going to help the farmers. Farmers, if they had a bad crop, whatever. I understand, some people are going to lose their jobs, but that's kind of crazy. It's kind of the same conversation I had that one night with my wife. I was talking to her, and I was like, I get the companies, modernizing and getting rid of people. They're letting people go. A lot of companies letting a lot of workers go. With the new technology, with the AI and with the machines and all that stuff doing the thing. But I think they didn't think it out. Because if you have all that stuff mechanized and you don't have no employees, who don't have money to come buy shit from you? You gotta fucking have somebody to come buy stuff. All right, Walmart's all fucking computers now. Everything, you go in, put everything in your cart. Ain't no place in this motherfucker. But anybody got no fucking jobs, so who the fuck gonna come buy stuff from you? I don't think they thinking this out all the way.
No, they're not. I think they're rushing everything. Technology, I do. I think they're rushing everything.
But let's people on the planet too, so they gotta get some people off the planet. So I guess that helps as well. We're gonna starve you niggas out. Y'all ain't wanna take the vaccine, we're gonna starve y'all the fuck out.
So
I'm sorry.
So, all right. So, keep going on the seriousness of what's going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of things going on, for sure. But, shit, it's all sad stuff. But if you think about what's going on in just the urban areas, shit. If you think about all the murders in the urban areas, shit, you probably put it up there with tsunami numbers, if you really think about it, from Chicago, Detroit, Oakland, everywhere. It's a lot of Philly, forget about it.
Yeah, Philly took
it's a lot of black people getting killed. So if you put them numbers together in a year, it's like, what? Because when they say it on the news, it don't sound as crazy. Like, they got 300 murders for the year.
No, it sounds crazy to me.
Right, but I'm saying when you put it in retrospect, you say, 300 murders for the year, it's a big city. But now let's do every city. Now let's go to Jersey. How many New York got? L.A., Chicago, Texas. Like, you start putting it together, then you looking like, damn, 300, 400,000 murders? What the fuck? It look real different in the big city, but they don't give it to you like that. They give it to you small sections so you can digest it better. It's sad. We need to get it together.
Yeah.
We need to get it. Too many black young men going, like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely. Man,
it's ridiculous.
It's deep. So, like I said, I wanted to keep it on more of a serious side. So they had something, and you just said it too, like with the news, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, all that stuff. And I pretty much don't believe the first thing I see in my eyes. I don't. You need a lot for me to believe it. But aliens, man, they've been putting that out a lot. What do you think about that? First of all, are you a believer?
Am I a believer in aliens? No. Am I a believer that is of a life, of a species? Yes.
What do you mean? Well, explain that to me. You said other life, other species.
I don't believe in the alien, like the monster that they have that comes down and kill her. But I believe it's of a life out there.
Like what? If you had to explain that, like other life, what would it look like?
Life. I can't explain what it looks like. It's like trying to explain what God looks like. You can't explain what it looks like, but you feel it's there.
Alien wouldn't be God, or other life forms wouldn't be God. Though.
No, I'm just saying you can't explain, but you feel it there. Same thing. I feel that it's of a.
Well, believers can explain
because they're still finding different fish and stuff that we never seen in the ocean.
True.
So it's of a life out here. I'm pretty sure this ain't the only planet that got life.
Solar system, galaxy. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what we built in our minds to think of aliens. I don't think it's that.
What do you mean we? I'm not you. Let's just stop right there. I'm not him. I believe it.
Well, when I say we, I mean, so you
programmed.
So you believe it's like Alien, the movie you watch, like they're gonna come down in their little spaceships and shoot shit up.
So you're asking me that, or you telling me that?
I'm asking you a question. You think they're more advanced than us and all that stuff as well?
Yes, and I don't think it's like the Alien movie. That's stupid. I don't think that.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
If you believe that they're more smart than us and more advanced than us, why haven't they came down here then, other than the little something cracked it? They would have ships that can go way faster, better, longer, and everything else if they're way smarter than us. So it don't add up.
Okay, so this is an easy answer.
I'm listening.
Well, they're already here. That's one. Two, we're in the United States. Hold on. Let me finish.
Tell me more. They're already here.
I got to go by step.
Okay.
They're already, because you said why they're not here, right? So they're already here.
No, I'm saying like
they walk. Listen, they walking amongst us right now, and this is me being a believer. So you're not a believer, I am, right? United States, Russia, China. Since the early 1950s or 1945, we've been having crash landed. We reverse engineered a lot of crafts and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we already been dealing with this stuff for well over 70 years, 80 years already. So we already got the technology. We already got the technology to know about this stuff and what's going on. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
So you mean tell me in 1945, they had a ship that can make it to our solar system.
You talking about the aliens, right?
Right. They had a set, and they didn't make that shit no better in all these fucking years, over almost 100 years. They didn't make these ships no better where they can get here without crashing.
I just said they're already here. So like, if the technology is so far advanced that when you see people's minds, the United States, and I'm talking about the world, matter of fact, we're programmed to just only focus on, what the everyday life is. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that people are like that. They don't expand their mind. Listen, if alien crafts are coming from out of the solar system, from another galaxy, they're going to be cloaked. You're not going to be able to see them all. You know what I'm saying? Come on. And even so, even though you can't see them all and they cloaked, there are people right now called whistleblowers, right? Which means they have seen them, like people in the Navy, the Marines, the governments. Come on, it's been documented from the CIA and everything. I'm dead serious. See, you got to research it, man. You got to research it.
Okay.
You got to research it. You saying, do you think that if it's aliens here, the first thing that came out your mouth was that they're gonna be like harmful, like that you say, oh, the aliens are gonna kill people? No,
I didn't say that. I said
you said they're gonna look like the movie Aliens.
No, I said I don't think they look like the movie. I don't know what they might look just like us, man. That'd be no different.
They are some that look like us.
All right. Anyway,
I said we was gonna get serious. So like, go ahead.
You're not serious right now.
I am though, and after the show, we still can keep talking about it. I'm dead serious. Go ahead.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Go ahead. I'm dead serious, man.
This guy's fucking crazy. Are we gonna talk? Are we gonna talk about dude?
Who?
Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, let's spit on Dwight Howard real quick.
Dwight Howard's a wild boy.
Dwight Howard. Shout out to Dwight Howard, man.
Oh, you shouting him out?
Shout out to Dwight Howard, man. That's my guy, man. You know what I mean? He got a championship with my Lakers, so I don't want to sit there and go ahead and kick his back in.
Oh no, he
got a championship.
He would love for you to kick his back in.
Come on, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and do this one. Go ahead. I can't believe you.
Oh, that was funny. I'm here all week. So, Dwight Howard's allegedly, it's not allegedly, he is being sued for allegations through some text message that was exposed. So, it's a lot. I can't go through all of it because it's too much to try to go through, but the shit is wild, y'all. The shit is wild. He's like, I'm not gay or nothing. I want you to know I'm not gay or nothing. I'm just a little nasty sometimes. I don't want to offend. Yes, I understand we're all grown, not offended. So then he said, you have some cum shots?
What?
When his accuser respond, I don't. I can make some personal ones, though. He claimed the NBA star wrote back, I just want to see your eggplant emoji. So he said,
wait. Eggplant. Wow. That's crazy. Like,
so on July 19th, Howard allegedly texted Harper he was thinking about that meat. So I guess he got he's a wild motherfucker. Later. So,
that's crazy. You said that.
He said,
pause. I can't even talk like that. That's crazy.
He's not thinking about that meat. Later reportedly telling him, I want it. When Harper asked when, the baller allegedly coaxed the man into coming to his home. When Harper asked who was at Howard's house, Dwight allegedly answered, my son has in his bed and instructed Stephen he could just have to leave before everyone woke up. Okay, so oh shit. So he was asking him about the threesome before that, and he was like a guy or girls, and he's like, oh, okay. He's like, basically whatever. So hold
crazy,
on.
man. This is crazy.
See, is the shout out still good?
You gonna do what you want, man. Like I said, I seen it. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Though. I know exactly what you're talking about.
The woman said
And my shout out is gonna be good. I was like, come on, I'm not doing that to Superman, man. Dwight Howard, man. He won the ring with us, man. You try.
So he's exempt because I mean, it's
exempt.
It's his business. He like what he like. Like I ain't mad at him, no.
This whole you allegedly, right?
What? No, he's being
this text
sued. So
message
allegedly.
I just Dwight Howard just was on Matt Hoffa's show.
They would appear to be real.
He was just on Matt Hoffa's show.
They actually have the actual text message itself, and he put the tongue in the fucking eggplant.
Oh man, yeah.
It's just wild.
It's a lot of man. What is happening? So you wanna call him out, but if I say to you, I know I said to you not too long ago something about. You know, being in your masculinity and all that stuff. You was like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, me and you had a long, drawn out conversation there. You know what I mean? You would Dwight Howard. You see what I'm saying? And you say, oh, well, you like what you like. I mean, yeah, true. But, I don't know, man. Like, a lot of times these guys, man, you doing these text messages, and if you're doing it with you doing something that you like, but you ain't supposed to be doing. Guess what, man? Well, Guess what? They gonna expose you.
He's grown, so he can do whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah.
But we just surprised because we did.
Now that ain't the first time I heard some allegations about him like that.
Before,
but I don't really,
There's been some allegations before, but this right here, seeing the actual text makes it a lot different.
Yeah,
and it's just wild because of how wild he wild. He also shit.
Yeah, and you should know better. You ain't supposed to be texting.
Right.
Man, you listen, you doing some shit you don't want nobody to know, don't text. To the people, don't text. You doing something you don't want nobody to know, don't text.
What the old ladies always say, think with the big head, not the little one. Think with the little one.
Yo, for real.
He's thinking with the little head because he went crazy, yo.
Dwight Howard, man. Shout outs to my boy Dwight Howard, man. What's up?
Lakers in the building. That's how they moving.
Oh, yeah, my Lakers, you already know. I'm ready to get there anytime. What you saying?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying.
Oh, you shot now because we
saying y'all sent it. Yeah, he took it to the hole.
Yo, you got jokes. I ain't even gonna get there. I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there. You got jokes, man. You got something else for me, man?
Yeah, I have something else. Isn't another fight coming up, right?
Yeah. Well, boxing fight?
Yeah. Is this? He say.
We got Jamel Charlo and Charlo brothers and Canelo Alvarez.
Right. I knew something was coming up.
They got them coming up.
So you gonna guess wrong again this time too, or no?
I got Charlo, man. I got Charlo, bro. I got
Charlo. Tell me more
about why I got Charlo.
Yeah.
I think Charlo, number one, the speed. Because Canelo, he's fast, you know what I mean. But the speed and the counter punching that the Charlo brothers come with, man, is next level. They've been calling out Canelo for at least well over a few years, and he been dodging them. He ain't been wanting to fight. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what to make him want to fight now. Maybe he got I don't know. But we got Charlo. How old is Canelo? He is 36, something like that, 37. He get a little older up there in age. You know what I mean? And he won his last fight, but before that, he got beat down by my man from Europe. And, you going up against what? 29, 30-year-old Charlo brothers, man, come on, man. Speed, strength, youth. You know what I mean? I got him. And he already know if he do that, he making that's big if he beat Canelo. That's huge. So he training his ass off. And for a long time, Canelo was kind of like dipping and dodging, from the black fighters. He didn't really want to touch them. He was fighting a lot of European fighters.
What do you think? Maybe it was the financial thing? Maybe
no, he didn't want to. No, he didn't want to fight him because he didn't want to lose. It's that simple.
Okay, what would? So if he lost, that would change his profitability.
Yes, if you lose, yeah, it
That-
goes down. Yeah, like man, listen, he got a whole Mexico behind him. You know what I mean? Because he was under Oscar De La Hoya for a while. Him and Oscar De La Hoya fell out, so he got the whole. He was face of boxing for a little bit. Then until after Mayweather left, and then it's like Canelo. But now you got Gervonta Davis. You had a lot of rivals to be the face of boxing. You know what I mean? But if he would have took a lot of the fights that called him out, man, listen, he wouldn't have been
but
as
you
big.
can't take. Nobody takes every fight. You see how long Mayweather dodged back?
No. Mayweather took when his whole career. He took a lot. He beat. He got the most. The champion who beat the most champions, is Mayweather.
Okay, no.
So that means he fought the best of the best.
But he didn't fight Pacquiao when he was the best.
Because Pacquiao didn't want to go to get. He was juicing. Why he tell him take a test? Pacquiao said no. I'm not fighting nobody. You juicing?
Okay, that's valid. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he been telling him take a test, and he would have beat him anyway, just like he beat him recently.
On the juice, he may not have beat him.
You right. He might not beat him with the juice. You right.
Juicy may not have beat him.
That's why Baby was like, nah, I ain't doing
You're in a
that.
Ferrari, I'm in a Honda Civic, but
yeah.
I got nitrous. Once you hit a little different.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Yeah, we're gonna see how that go. One other thing we're gonna we talked about it before. Let's double back to it. Keke Palmer boyfriend Darius Jackson. We'll see your thoughts on this one.
Oh man,
He says moved on after Usher's concert controversy.
Okay, well I know about it definitely. I'm gonna say this.
What's your thoughts on it?
All right, so shout out. What's his name? The dude.
Darius Johnson.
All right, shout out to Darius because now watch this. When the shit first hit the fan, I was watching. Mm-hmm. When she had the dress on, she was on the stage. He could have did some jealous hate and shit and been all in his feelings. He was like, nah, I know it's the dress. That's keeping it player. He said, no, it's the dress. She looked fly in it. He didn't spaz out. He didn't say nothing about Usher. So for that right there, I got to salute that man. You know what I mean?
Do you? Okay, just me on the sideline, just looking in. You don't think it was an energy or a chemistry there with them two?
What you talking about, with Usher and Keke Palmer?
Yeah.
But let me answer with him first.
Okay,
let me start with him first.
No, but all right, go ahead.
Let me just shout out to him because he kept it playing.
I don't know if he's shouting him out or not. All right.
Listen, I'm telling you what.
No, but then he went on for weeks and weeks. For weeks, he went on saying
because So the initial blow was everybody thought he was going to be mad and he was going to be frustrated when it initially seen what happened. That didn't happen. He wasn't mad. He tweeted or whatever. He said, I know it's the dress. She looked good. That's my wife, whatever. Cool. Wifey, whatever. So I gotta salute that, right? Then after the weeks went on, now I felt like Usher was like doing some, he was just like in the mix, not really saying too much, but like, people, the media was adding fire, throwing fire to the whole thing, adding fuel to the fire, whatever. And yeah, I do think it was a chemistry there, but Usher do that with every time you pull a woman on the stage, though.
No, but this is alleged. It seemed like it was the chemistry of a bitch you fucked before type of energy. Like it didn't seem like when he had mad other woman over there. It wasn't that type of energy where it was with her. So it seemed like they had something going on before, and that would per se make dude go great, act up. Because if I know you talk, I used to fuck with Usher back in the day. All right, cool. But now when you put you up on stage and y'all start doing that, I feel some kind of way.
Wait, you're saying that's out? That they used to mess with each other? Or you just an example?
No, I'm just gauging the energy of it and how they was acting, how she was acting, and then the new song and all that other bullshit they got going on.
I seen R&B singers do that though. Come on, I mean that ain't nothing new. Like I ain't seen nothing real spectacular besides him looking at her in a dress. It ain't like she give him a lap dance. R&B singers do that.
She was close. She was close.
That's what R&B singers do.
But not everybody. Man, I was female. He do it every night. It was different. You got to check out a few other ones.
I seen it.
It was different.
I know what you're saying. No, I felt like the media too. I don't feel like they had nothing going on prior. I do feel like it was a moment where it looked a little extra. It looked a little extra. I do feel like that was a moment.
A little extra is a good way to put it.
But that dress, shout out to Keke Palmer. It was lit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Shout out, she looked good.
You did. Okay.
You can't. I mean, she looked good. So
yeah.
So now, do I think now something is going? You know, she just made it. He got a new song. He just dropped like a week ago. Yeah. Now I think he hit it. He touching that up.
He been hitting it.
What? He been hitting it? Well, since that night or
that energy he been hitting.
Since that night or before?
Before.
Oh wow.
That's why the energy was what it was. I think it was just a.
Whoa.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know what.
All right, this is my problem with him. Fuck that. Fuck that. I was gonna let it slide.
Yeah.
Why this nigga was doing hostings?
Who? The ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, man.
He was doing hostings?
Yeah, he had a hosting. I think was in Atlanta.
So he could talk about that?
He tried to become a celebrity. You know, he's like hosting at a club. Yo, he don't sit the fuck down.
Yeah, I would listen. I would agree with this with you. Just sit down somewhere. But let me say this: get it how you live, man. Nobody say that when the girls do that. Come on, so you gonna let a girl? All right, so you got to roast the chicks too. Let's keep it on. Nah. Let's keep it on. You got to roast the chicks too, because they do that. They notorious for doing that. They like, yo, you know what I mean? Like they get with a dude. And then, you know, they get that fame, that celebrity status off the whoever was D1. So you can't be mad at him. You gonna knock his hustle.
That's valid.
You know what I'm saying? You know, girls do it all the time. Like, you know, would you do it?
Hosting?
Yeah, like if it was like if you was with a celebrity girl, y'all broke up, whatever. Then would you go for that fame like that in that way?
Nah, that's cool.
If they book you like for 5 places, $50,000 a piece. I'm doing it.
I'll get my money, but you know, I wouldn't. Like my thing is, he was all over the internet with his thoughts and this is that.
I still, you give me one thing that he said was like he was sour, like one thing, because I didn't see it.
Everything, because the average nigga just wouldn't have said nothing. If that was your bro, you wouldn't have said a damn thing.
Not true. No, you're right. No. I wouldn't have said nothing, but if I did say something, I told you what he said in the beginning. He was like, yo, I know it's the dress, because they was coming at him. It was the dress. That dress looked good.
A lot of girls had that dress on in Vegas.
They did? I didn't know that. Well, why would she wear something that... Never mind.
Because she's going to see a nigga she's the fuck. When you go see your ex, you know you got to have that shit on.
You going hard on this... All
right. I love when this happens, and then when it come out later on. Like,
no, I'm just saying. Look, I'm not even saying you're not telling the truth. You probably right.
Allegedly, I'm guessing.
Right. You probably right.
If I was a betting man.
But why would she just not be with Usher then? He's Usher. You can't just be.
But remember, Usher was married to the girl and all that other stuff. And no, maybe it just didn't work out. Maybe they was fucking around and it just didn't work out. Remember, he was with Chili. It just didn't work out.
He was with Chili a long time ago, right?
Yeah. I'm saying maybe they was together, or maybe it was just a one quick boom. You never know.
All right, man.
Yeah, but so that's that for that. Yeah, Darius need to chill though. That's all. I basically say all that to say Darius need to fucking chill. He be acting crazy.
Well, that's all I got for right now, baby boy. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? When we come back though, I got to get back to this, you know, this real stuff, this alien technology and everything, because you want to just get away from it. I can't let you go like that. So I need you to prepare yourself for a long conversation.
I would like to give a round of applause.
No. Don't go past what I've said. I would like to give. Let's get into this. Next time, we're going to start
a whole separate show just for that.
No, shit. I don't want no separate show. I want to talk about it one-on-one with you. What are you scared of? What are you scared of conversation for?
All right, I hear you. All right, cool.
All right, there we go. Y'all already said, right?
I'm not sure who. I believe it's a federal indictment, so I'm going to go with that. So I want to shout them out. Former U.S. attorney who introduced the RICO to the justice system has been indicted on RICO.
I did.
Rudy Giuliani has been indicted on the shit he created. What's better karma than fucking that?
Yeah, I was hearing about them fighting that case.
Good job, guys. Good fucking job. Fucking guy. And with that one, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to My Ghetto Point of View podcast. Peace.